Hello and welcome to Shelby This Week. Here are some of the stories we've been working on. Registration for summer camps are starting and something fun comes to Riverbends Park. We have these stories and more coming up on Shelby This Week. With summer coming up, Shelby Township's Parks, Recreation, and Maintenance Department are offering summer camps for local children. We talked to Jessica Thomas from the department to learn more.
Summer camp is taking place at Maystecker Park off 24 Mile Road. It's going to run from June 14th through August 20th. It's a 10-week camp that you register for weekly, and the hours of camp are from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Camps in the past, we have done arts and crafts, we've done things like games, sports, team building activities, just trying to make sure that the kids are getting time outside, especially after, this past year of being indoors a lot. Mainly outdoor activities. At that park, we do have the tennis courts, we have baseball diamonds, we have playscapes, so there will be a lot of different things for the kids to do. Registration is open for residents and non-residents, and it's weekly registration, so you don't have to register for the whole camp. You can just register week by week. If you have a big vacation planned, you don't have to waste money on that week. You can skip that one. It is open, and you can register by calling the Parks and Recreation office. The cost is $85 a week for the first child, and then $65 per week for every additional child after that. And we hope that everyone's excited to have summer rec back and that people come back.
For information on the upcoming summer camps, visit shelbytwp.org. Looking for something fun to do? Check out the new RC track at Riverbends Park. The track was built by the Parks and Recs grounds team and designed by Anthony Powell. Let's take a look.
Obviously, we've all been, working from home for a while. It's been over a year now that a lot of us, like me personally, I've been working from home. I live in this area up here. I normally drive to Southfield. I had 2 hours of my day to spare. And so, I was looking for something else to do. I had been into RC cars in the past, and I ride the mountain bike trails here at the park and noticed there was a track here that was pretty old. And so I got a hold of the park and asked if it was all right if we maintained it. And after a while, it got hard to maintain the old track. And so we worked with the grounds crew here at Riverbends to design something new and, just kind of determine what would work best for the space, what would work best for the area. And then the grounds crew came and wiped it clean and did all the hard labor to, get this to the way it is now. We did that back in late August, early September. And it's been like that until, about a month ago. The weather got a little nice, so we were able to start fixing it up. And now we're here today. The whole point of this was to just, there aren't very many outdoor RC car tracks like this in eastern Michigan. There's only really two. One is at a hobby shop that's like maybe 30-40 minutes from here. The other one is this track here, which is a public track. A lot of the people here are actual racers that travel distances to go race. They travel for hours to go to a track. And there's a lot of people here that have never raced in an actual race before. So, I was really nervous on how it was going to work. We're working with, normally there's electronic timing, like real racing. Like in NASCAR racing, they have transponder boxes, and when you cross the finish line, a computer, marks when you've crossed the line. We're doing it all by hand. We are using a computer, but we have to push buttons every time a car crosses. So, it's a little nerve-wracking, so I was nervous about that, but it's fun. Everyone's great. Everyone's enjoying themselves, and I think it's just going to bring more people out here to have fun. Like, we do have a Facebook group. It's the Riverbends Park RC Track Facebook group. You can search for it on there and join it. Really, that's designed to advertise events like today's event or advertise track days where we come out and work on the track to help with maintaining it. But in general, I'm sure there's clubs in the area, none that I personally belong to, but I know there's groups that come out and they drive on the track. There's a couple dirt mounds behind us, like over on the hill that people jump on. And but in general, it's a public park. Anyone can come and enjoy it at any time.
For upcoming events, join their Facebook group at Riverbends Park RC Track. For more information on the track, contact Parks and Rec at 586-731-0300. With COVID cases still on the rise, the CDC recommends anyone who is able to receive a vaccination begin the process. Since the vaccines are new, the CDC released a video with tips to help have conversations with friends and family. COVID vaccines are readily available. Visit macombgov.org/COVID-19 or contact a trusted healthcare provider for more information. Still ahead on Shelby This Week, a local business provides some helpful tips, and the Shelby Township Fire Department is looking for some new recruits.
The Shelby Township Fire Department is looking for full-time firefighter medics. Created in 1953 with the help of one volunteer, it has grown to over 70 full-time staff who work from the 5 fire stations located throughout the township. Specializing in fire protection and emergency medical response. Are you ready to join a team and become part of a family that constantly strives to raise the bar in professionalism and dedication? The Shelby Township Fire Department also trains in dive and swift water rescue. Hazardous material response, tactical response, and technical rescue. As one of Shelby Township's firefighter medics, you'll receive competitive pay, excellent benefits, career development, and the pride of being part of the team that helped keep Shelby Township rated among Michigan's safest communities. Rise to the challenge, wear the patch, and make a difference. Contact 586-726-7241 or go to shelbytwp.org and click Careers.
The COVID-19 vaccines can be our chance to get back to our plans, who we are, what we miss, to get back to each other, to life. But it's okay to have questions, like, how were the vaccines tested? In rigorous clinical trials among adults of diverse backgrounds. Can the vaccines give you COVID-19? You cannot get COVID-19 from a vaccine. Why should I get vaccinated? Protecting yourself also helps protect the people around you. Find the latest information at getvaccineanswers.org.
There is a road laid out for me.
First night here, but Amy seems cool.
Leading down to the river. I am blind, but I need not see.
What do you think?
I know this road is there for me. If I'm really free, take me down to the river and walk.
Every day,
millions of people are connecting.
And even though we're overcoming obstacles,
watching each other's backs,
and banding together,
we should still make an effort.
We should still make an effort
to get to know each other
on a deeper level.
Father,
cosplayer,
mentor,
actor.
It's time we take a step forward.
It's time we take a step forward.
Come together
and discover
how accepting our differences
can make us stronger.
A local business understands that our home is our sanctuary. We visited Before and After Interiors too for some design tips. Shelby This Week's Stacy Sansatera has more.
Our home is our sanctuary, and I think we've learned that especially over the past year, almost year and a half with COVID. And when we go home and when I go home, I want my friends and family who are there with me to feel cozy, safe, wanted, welcomed, and loved. And I do that through interior design.
We've all heard about staging your home to sell, but what about staging your home for everyday living?
I think seeing things in people's houses that they don't see themselves. So a lot of times when I go into the home, they may have their furniture placed funny. And when you start moving it around where it's much more functional to the room, and they're like, wow, and you see that light bulb go off, that's the best part. You could just have it as a leaner,
yeah,
where it's just leaning against the brick,
yeah,
or you could have it mounted a little higher,
okay,
so that would work fabulous. I know we all are doing a lot of things in our homes right now. We've been in our homes and we've been looking at the walls going, okay, what can I do to make this brighter, to make it more lively? And now we've even got our outdoor spaces we're working on.
Lisa emphasizes that it's important to create a beautiful and organized home for you and your family. Her number one piece of advice, let your personal style shine through.
Your home is your personal sanctuary, and that's where you get to bring in, I have a teapot my son made when he was 8. That's sitting on my stove every day. That is a must. That's going to stay there. So there are no rules. It's what you like, and it's what you feel comfortable with. I think that's what's so great is mixing the old with the new. It creates interest in a space. I think what's great about homes is that it's so a blend of the things that you have, either old, new, those pieces that are just brought down from, grandma. Those are so special, and that's the thing that I just absolutely love about walking into somebody's home. And I think that frame would really pop in off of that wall, so that's definitely an option. This mirror here is definitely more vintage. I think I like the size of that one better.
That probably would fit better.
Yeah, I like the size of that one.
And finding out what's on trend in interior design is easy.
Indoors, it's like big pieces of pottery with long stems. So just take a look at the catalogs. You'll see them all. Colors are bold. So you'll see a lot of the Sherwin colors and the Benjamin Moore colors coming out that are bold. They're much bolder than they used to be. And I'd hate to say this because some people are going to cringe, but gray may be finding its way out the door. So keep an eye out for those beiges and taupes coming back.
Before and After Interiors 2 is located on Van Dyke just south of 22 Mile Road. This eclectic small business is full of vintage furnishings with a new flair, home decor, and one-of-a-kind finds like jewelry and clothing. For Shelby This Week, I'm Stacy Sansatera.
To keep up to date on events like these, visit their Facebook at Before and After Interiors 2 or call 586-909-2109. Recently, the Shelby Township Fire Department held an open house for curious college students.
I had the joy of putting many, many hours into putting this together. It's kind of separated by discipline, so we have a lot of trench rescues. Inside, these are all the panels that we put inside the trench.
What we did is we went to Macomb College and Oakland Community College, to the fire academies, and we offered them to come out and see what we can offer the students. It's basically recruiting. So right now there's a shortage for firefighter medics, and we have a lot to offer in this community, so we thought it would be best talking with the chief, and the chief said this would be a great thing to do, so we're being proactive. And we went to the colleges and we're recruiting students that are there. So we had a decent amount of people show up today. I think we have 11 students that came out here to check out Shelby Township. And all of them so far are enjoying their day, and they're learning a lot about what we can offer our community and our firefighters.
We've got about 25 members, and I think it's about 15 are divers out of that group.
We have their information now, and we will follow them. We'll continue to email them to let them know. So a lot of the students right now don't have all the education they need because our department, you have to be a firefighter and a paramedic. So a lot of them don't have their paramedic. So what we're going to do is, while they go through medic school, we're going to try to get them to do their ride-alongs with us when they do their clinical portion. So that's how we're going to keep an eye on them. And after today, I have a strong belief that when they see all the things that we offer this community and our firefighters, they're going to be coming back here to work.
For more information, visit shelbytwp.org and click on Fire Department or call 586-731-3476. Now we head over to the Humane Society of Macomb to meet a laid-back pup called Sadie.
Sadie is 2 years old. She's about 60 pounds, an absolutely beautiful dog. She's got really cool markings. All-around cool dog, and she's looking for a home. She's really playful. She likes other dogs, but she likes calmer dogs. But she does like other dogs. Not crazy about small animals, so probably don't want to go send her home with any cats. So she does kind of have that prey drive, so just got to be wary of that. I think she'd be an ideal candidate for someone looking for a first dog. She just has a great temperament. She's young. I think she'd make a good first pet or someone with more experience. Yeah, we are in kitten season, and we've got a lot of kittens right now. People have been calling. We finally have come into the point where we got a lot of kittens. So if you're looking for a kitten, now's the time.
If you or someone you know is interested in adopting an animal from the Humane Society of Macomb, visit their website at humanesocietyofmacomb.org or call 586-731-9210. That's all we have for this edition of Shelby This Week. You can always watch us online or on Facebook. Just search Shelby TV. Thanks for watching and have a great week.
Regardless of where you are on your path to retirement, you can still take charge of your financial future today. Visit aceyourretirement.org and answer a few questions from Avo, your friendly digital retirement coach, for free tips, resources, and advice customized for your situation to help you feel confident and prepared for retirement. Retirement looks different for everyone. Make sure you're prepared for your financial future at aceyourretirement.org.
Our fellow Americans.
Right now, the COVID-19 vaccines are available to millions of Americans.
And soon, they will be available to everyone.
The science is clear. These vaccines will protect you and those you love from this dangerous and deadly disease.
They could save your life.
So we urge you to get vaccinated when it's available to you.
That's the first step to ending the pandemic and moving our country forward. It's up to you.
Oh, it's on. Release the meteor! Oh!
He's looking at you, kid.
I dig it.
That felt pretty great.